안녕하세요. 목요일 방송입니다. 오늘 호그와트 레거시 방송하려고 해요. 지금 조금만 채팅하다가 바로 호그와트 레거시 하겠습니다. 어제 그 캐릭터랑 만들어 놨거든요. 그래가지고 바로 할 수가 있어요. 내주님, 전내주님 어서 오세요. 빵이 아니고 빵하. 아직 안 일어나네요. 빵떡님이 안 일어나요. 설범님 어서 오세요. 오늘 호그와트 레거시 할 겁니다. 이거 안 바꿔놨네요. 빨리 바꿀게요. 호그와트 레거시. 일어나라 빵떡. 제가 써볼게요. 빵. 하. 네, 드디어 나왔습니다. 오늘 읽어주는 거 눌러야 되는데 아직 안 눌렀어요. 빨리 누르도록 할게요. 방금 켰는데 금방 들어오셨네요. 어디 보자.
아울리히 채널에 연결되었습니다.
네, 드디어 연결이
정시
됐습니다.
본방의 중요성.
정시 본방의 중요성. 맞습니다. 제가 오늘 조금 늦었어요. 부동산에 다녀오느라고 살짝 늦었습니다. 죄송해요. 앞으로는 시간을 잘 지키도록 할게요. 곰자 언니 어서 오세요. 이렇게 늦을 줄 몰랐어요. 저는 7시 한 반까지만 보고 금방 올 줄 알았는데 방을 3군데나 보여주신다고 하셔가지고 한 군데는 안 갔어요. 2군데만 보고 왔는데 이렇게 늦어질 줄 좀 늦어졌어요. 그래가지고 많이 당황을 했지만 당황하지 않은 척 방송을 켰습니다. 근데 바로 들어와 주셨어요. 채팅 쳐주시고 계시는 거죠? 방금 읽은 것 같은데 지금 출석 체크하는 거는 안 읽어주고 있어요. 읽어주지 않고 있어요. 바봉만 읽어줬어요. 안 돼! 저 그럼 바로 호그와트 레거시 시작해 볼게요. 이거는 제피님이 게임 같이 연결해 주셨고요. 감사드립니다. 미리 감사드리겠습니다. 방송할 수 있도록 많이 도와주시고 계세요. 제피님 감사합니다. 항상 말씀드리지만 정말 감사드리고 있어요. 그러면은 한번 켜볼게요.
뉸뉸마녀.
엥? 맞아요. 마녀하고 마법사하고 저는 그거를 왜 내가 마법사 하면 안 되지? 그냥 그 생각만 했는데 어, 아, 어, 지금도 사실 왜 안 되는 거지? 라는 생각을 하고 있는데 뭐 그게 맞다고 하니까 그렇게 하도록 하겠습니다. 플레이 지금 눌렀고요. 방송 나오도록 조정할게요. 아직 안 켜졌어요. 조금 기다려야 되나 봐요. 오, 나오고 있어요. 음악도 나오고 있어요. 잘 나오고 있나요? 네, 잘 나오는 것 같아요.
남자를 부르는 호칭이 마법사, 여자를 부르는 호칭이 마녀.
아, 그런 거예요? 아, 그런 거구나. 마법사도 할
아이콘은
수
안 읽어주는구나.
있잖아요. 아, 네, 아이콘은 안 읽어줘요. 오, 호그와트 레거시. 눌러볼게요. 이렇게 만들었어요.
성별이 여자인데 마법사라면 저번에 이야기했지만 젠더인 거예요.
아, 그런 거구나. 뭐지? 어떻게 하는 거지? 이건가? 아, 이해했어요. 저는 상관이 없다고 생각했는데 아니었네요. 오,
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
제가 끼어들 틈이 없어요. 와. 영화 같아요. 오, 지팡이.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! The key! Give me your hand!
정설모.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
치유하려면 G.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
드디어 갑니다.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do.
보고
But
계시는
magic
거죠,
is no
여러분?
different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to
또 안
block this
읽어주고
path.
있어요.
Let's
방송
see
시청해
some of
주셔서
that
감사합니다.
one work you were
유튜브
practicing.
좋아요와 구독도 부탁드려요.
Focus on the
읽어줬어요.
center.
영화 보는 기분으로 감상 중.
아하, 네. 기분 주문을 시전하려면 오. 어?
TTS 누나도 감상 중이었구만.
그런가 봐요. 카메라를 사용하여 활성화된 대상을 선택하세요. 어떻게? 같이 가요.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
아하.
Your wand work's improving with every cast. Ah,
Thank you, sir.
up there. We're close now. It's just ahead.
힘이 세요.
Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
미니맵 V를 길게 눌러. V를 어?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
아이고.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
아이. 발로 깨고 있어. 아, 이렇게 때려야 되는 건가? 아하. 뒤로 가야 되나?
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, The armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
어떻게 하는 거죠? 이걸로 잡고 문양의 경로를 따라서 주문을 배우세요. 아. 아이고. 아니. 어려운데요? R은 레벨리오를 시전합니다. R.
Revelio.
어.
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this
Revelio.
vault. Lead the way.
네. 어.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
마법과 상호작용하세요.
Revelio.
Lumos! What happened?
아, 이거
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
루모스? 아, 안 돼, 어려운데. 아니. 주문 엉망이에요. 루모스를 획득하였고 자동으로 주문 세트에 추가되었습니다. 지팡이 끝부분을 빛나게 해서 어두운 장소를 밝혀줍니다. 1.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
아? 뭐였지?
Stay close.
아 무서워.
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
아, 안 돼, 안 돼. 오, 찾았어요.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
아이고. 이?
Potato!
아, 안 돼. 뭐지?
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. Potato.
아이고. 아이고.
I need to align these statues with their reflections. Lumos.
혼자만 움직이네. 안 돼. 안 돼. 아, 알겠어요. 아.
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
여기도 보여야 되는데. 그러면
Lumos. once.
아?
Potato, stupefied. Stupefied.
어? 프로테고? 프로테고? 또?
Stupefied.
어떡해.
Stupefied. Potato.
아?
Stupefied. Lumos.
아니 이거 아니고.
Lumos. Potato. Stupefied. Lumos.
그냥 들어가도 되는 건가?
Revelio.
오. 하지만 교수님은 안 계셔. 교수님이 안 계세요.
Revelio.
빵떡 아니 로봇도 안 읽어주고 있어요. 이게 무슨 일이야?
There you
뉸뉸.
are.
아올리히 채널에
How did you-
연결되었습니다.
내려놓으면
What
안
is
되나
경화
봐요.
소환.
this place?
I don't know.
근데
한번이
TTS 누나
어서
또
오세요.
퇴근했네.
Floating above
방송
that.
시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 유튜브 좋아요와
That is
구독도
no mere
부탁드려요.
basin.
뉸뉸짱 하이요.
That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
다시 켜놨어요. TTS 꺼지지 마.
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
아울리히 채널에
Traces
연결되었습니다.
of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed,
교수님은 미국
but could
갔어.
never.
이거 안 읽어줬어요. 왜 안 읽어주지?
Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment
누나
ago.
오늘 피곤하신가 봄.
Someone's coming.
읽어줬어요.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have
무서워.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
아이고 아이고 아이고.
No way out.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
오프닝 길었다.
정말 오프닝 길었네요.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
아즈카반.
Ah,
아즈카반?
yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
어서 탐험을 하고 싶어.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well.
방송 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 유튜브 좋아요와 구독도 부탁드려요.
I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
대담한 호기심? 신의 야망? 대담한 호기심. 호기심.
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
레번클로요? 레번클로가 됐어요. 가봐야지. 궁금하니까. 오, F. 다른 기숙사를 선택할 수 있네요.
까마귀 발톱.
아. 하지만 이게 나왔으니까 수락을 하겠습니다. 레번클로가 됐어요.
You belong in Ravenclaw.
예.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You
수수께끼요?
must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
못 들어가겠는 거 아니야?
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
에?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
어? 내 캐릭터 똑똑한데?
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
오, 여기
Looks like
기숙사는
everyone's
이렇게
gone.
생겼네요.
Better head to the common room.
오. 와, 2층 침대. 오.
Revelio.
뉸나,
아? 아! 어서 오세요. 나 길을 잃었어요. 아, 위에구나. 뛰어라, 준윤. 너무 내려왔나? 아닌데? 여긴데? 아, 여긴가? 아하. 여기는 뭐지? 여기는 화장실인가? 다크 어서와.
아브라카타브라.
여기 화장실이었어. 화장실이 왜 여기가 아닌가 봐. 여기라고? 왜? 에? 어? 저기요? 아닌데? 올라가야 되나? 내려가래. 뭐지? 여기인가?
Revelio.
왜?
길치는 웁니다.
어? 응? 응? 어? 설마 화장실을
오늘
통해서?
방송도 망했어요. 큐.
아니 화장실 물려가는 거. 오늘 망한 것 같아요. 오늘도 여긴가?
Revelio.
아니 기숙사 길이 에? 응? 응?
응. 아닌가에. 네?
아 휴게실 어디야? 아 휴게실 어디든지 모르겠어요. 아 미니베비 있구나.
오는 거야.
미니베비 있어요.
여기 어디 나는 누구?
Revelio.
여긴데.
여기까지인가 봅니다. 헐, 그걸 게임 시작하고 1시간 만에 안 건가요?
어디냐고? 선생님? 무섭게 화장실로 들어가시나요?
지금까지 뉸뉸의 모험을 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.
Revelio.
잽잽인가 말합니다. 차라리 날 죽여.
아 어디야?
대체 무슨 일이 있었던 건가?
아니 여기 어디라는데? 여기 어디라는데 모르겠어요. 여기 어딘데? 우이. 목소리가 들리는 것 같으니 따라가 보는 것이 좋겠지?
어딘가 리벨리오. 쉬? 예? 리벨리오 무한반복.
어디냐고?
방송 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.
아직 안 끝났어요.
유튜브 좋아요와 구독도 부탁드려요.
여긴가?
Revelio.
다시 돌아왔네. 올라가야 되나?
음성 자동 재생 다구리짱 쩔어.
저기요, 선생님. 저기요.
That's just brilliant, Ami.
Wait for the right
어?
moment.
에? 여긴가? 오, 찾았다.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts.
찾았어요.
Not right either.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones. I
응애.
want him to thrive here.
이걸로 모든
Golden
것이 해결되는군요.
gobstones. My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little
그렇지
plant.
않아요.
I have a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see.
찾았잖아요.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
아하, 이게 그 사과군요. 냠냠.
아브라카타브라 외쳐줘요. 리벨리온한 마법사다.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that...
아, 어떡해. 마법사 아니고 마녀래요, 마녀.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
오.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
별들은 매혹적이야.
그럼 난 마녀다 육성으로 주문 외쳐줘용 실감나겠고.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
뭐를 외쳐달라고요? 육성으로 주문을 외쳐달라고요? 실감나게? 아... 어허...
윙가디움 레비오사.
The right moment.
주문 쓸 때 주문 소리쳐.
One moment. Watch this.
아이고.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip
똥은
here.
만응이다.
사실 좀 긴장돼.
찬양하라.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself.
어서 오세요. 아직 팔로우 안 하셨다면 팔로우 부탁해요. 도사인 도사인.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself.
윤윤장을 믿습니다.
I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Oh.
Can't imagine starting new school this late.
지금 휴대폰으로 시청 중 키읔.
오. 휴대폰으로? 어떻게? PC를 안 하고 있다니. 여긴데? 아닌가? 아, 밑으로 내려가는 건가? 뛰어가요. 여기 계신다.
Good morning.
앱으로도 볼 수
I trust
있어요.
you're ready for your first day at
아,
Hogwarts.
볼 수
I've
있는
been
거
dreaming of
아닌데.
this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only
장점
have
누워서도
one
볼 수
first
있다.
day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique
단점
situation,
그러다 잔다.
joining us as a fifth year,
오늘
you'll need to catch up
11시쯤
with your
운영진
classmates
회의할
and
듯해서
not fall
방송하기도
behind.
그러고 해서
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
부엉이.
Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your
내 방송
success.
봐줘.
Here you are.
지금 윤윤짱 시청하다. 주문 들어보려고 시청 중.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
네. 오.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
레벨리오를 써서 네? 써보라고요? 여기서 주문을 외워보겠습니다. 레벨리오. 오.
야. 방송 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 유튜브 좋아요와 구독도 부탁드려요.
오, 레벨 1. 어떻게 하는 거죠? 오. 수집하세요.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
여기 뭐가 있어요? 롤. 어디 가셨지?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
M.
한눈 팔다니 애송이 길치가 감히.
여기? 푸른 불꽃을 볼 수 있습니다. AD로 지도를 돌리고 여기 중앙홀. 네. 길치가 감히 한눈을 팔다니 죄송합니다, 여러분. 저도 깜짝 놀랐어요.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
이 호그와트로 말하자면 길치들의
You can get
무덤이라는
almost
게임이란다.
anywhere in the castle quickly from
진짜요?
Central Hall.
진짜로?
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I think I'd have made
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
호그스미스가 뭔가요?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
마법 수업.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
어둠의 방어법. 마법 방어법.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
알겠습니다, 교수님.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
그런 일 없었어요. 비밀로 하기로 했단 말이에요. 사실은요. 아, 어떡해.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
네. 교수님.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
들으셨나 보네요.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
아하, M 열기. 주요 퀘스트. 네. 응? 이거 가고 싶은데. 나침반 부위를 사용하면 길을 찾는 데 도움이 되겠다. 오. 퀘스트 추적.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
네.
She was most upset when it was cancelled.
There are some impressive
cannot do this for all eternity.
아, 안 돌아가.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
여기다.
We sometimes have to remind him.
퀘스트 시작.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
몰라요.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
이거 어려운데. 자, 갑니다. 가자. 아니.
Accio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss
아니라는
Onai here.
주문이라니.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
끝난 건가요? 배운 건가요? 이제 쓸 수 있는 건가?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our
방송
prowess with the
시청해주셔서
summoning charm
감사합니다.
to the test?
유튜브 좋아요와 구독도 부탁드려요.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
저요?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning
아쉬워
them
외쳐줘요.
toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but
누나.
not a bit more, or it'll fall. Yes?
어려워요.
Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but
차장님,
practice
어서
is the
오세요.
best professor. Show us how it's done.
제가 해볼게요. 아시오를 해볼게요. 아시오를.
할 수 있다 윤윤짱. 윤의 목소리보다 게임 사운드가 더 커요.
Not to worry.
다시요?
That's it.
응 실패.
Very good. Happens to the best of us.
오성공.
Very good. Points
응,
to
실패.
Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues,
어?
just as before, and
같이
Miss
하는 거?
Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
네.
Yes, sir.
예.
자, 다시 게임을 시작하자.
오, 잘한다.
저 거들먹거리는 호수도소.
Don't lose your composure.
Here we go.
윤윤짱도 거들먹거려야지 실패하면 어쩐
Splendid.
That is how it's done.
오.
Brilliant.
졌어요. 괜찮아. 그럴 수도 있지.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
이길 때까지? 설마? 이길 때까지?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
와, 잘한다. 아니.
Not to worry.
Let us see this.
와.
There we go.
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
Yes!
넘겨보겠습니다.
Well done.
에이. 와, 이겼어요.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
예. 저 소리보다 게임 소리가 더 크다고요? 어떻게 줄이는 거지?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
ES 키. 안 되네.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
이해해주는 사람이 있어서 기쁘다.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
조금 줄여봤어요. 이제 괜찮겠죠? 와가두는 어떻게 생겼어? 얼마나 커?
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
같은 마법을 쓰니?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
대단하다.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
고마워.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
네.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
어? 응? 탭? 아닌데? 뭐죠? 알?
Revelio.
아, 아닌데? 이건가?
방송 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 유튜브 좋아요와 구독도 부탁드려요.
퀘스트. 안 되네. 아하, 설정 여기. 소리를 조금만 더 줄일까요? 이거를 좀만 줄이고 60. 사운드도 60.
류나.
응?
66666.
아?
히히.
어서 오세요. 어서 오세요, 언니님. 이 정도로 하고 선택? 응? 아닌데? ES.
입만 하면 끝나요.
오, 벌써요? 아니, 몸을 갈아 넣지 마시고 천천히 해주셔도 돼요. 2주까지 해주시기로 했잖아요.
리깅 하시는 분이
네.
오늘 저녁으로 주면
네. 오늘 저녁으로 주면
이번 주 안에 리깅 끝내주신다고.
아하. 이번 주 안에요?
하셔서.
아.
CCCCCC.
예? 뭐지? 방금 이거 지지지지를 남성분이 읽어주셨어요. 뭐지? 아, 영어는 또 남성분이 읽어주시고 한국어는 여성분이 읽어주시나 봐요. 나 레비오소
원래 목소리 랜덤이에요.
아 그래요?
어서 오세요. 아직 팔로우 안 하셨다면 팔로우 부탁해요. 도사인.
응? 도사인이 뭐지? 퀘스트를 하러 가보겠습니다.
이거 원래 목소리 오시는 분마다 다르게 설정 가능한데
그렇구나.
그거 하셨으면 랜덤일 거예요.
지금은 똑같아요. 요. 가자. 응? 길이 어디지? 응?
Hello. How was your first day coming along? Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again. I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
그렇게 말해줘서
I've been
고마워.
fortunate. Beginner's luck. My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I'll be weeks from Spintwood.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic
아?
was Albert
레벨
Booth.
1 잡을 수?
No, it wasn't.
갈 수 없어.
I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy.
어디지?
You're telling
I'm not telling lies, Peeves.
어?
It was Albert Booth.
고양이.
It was Basil Flat.
It's a bold attack.
고양이. 가리지 마, 의자. 저기요, 학생. 나와보세요. 아이고, 귀여워. 그게 문제가 아니고 길을 잃었는데? 레벨리오. 제피님 왜 이렇게 주문을 외우셨는지 알겠다. 여기가 맞겠지? 응? 여기 뭐가 있어? 고양이! 만져주고 가야지. 히히. 오, 무늬가 예쁜데? 사심 채우는 게임입니다. 찾았어요. 어떻게 하다 보니까 찾았어요.
Off on another adventure,
뭐지?
are we?
요?
Revelio.
아닌가?
좀 있으면 고양이 털 날릴 시기구나.
맞아요. 고양이 털 날릴 시기예요.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
Oh.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
오. 해보겠습니다. 가자. 이렇게. 아니. 됐다.
Levioso.
루모스.
이거는 레비오소예요. 레비오소.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
오.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
네. 기본 주문을 시전하세요.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
네.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
레비오소를 한 다음에 노란색 방어벽을 부수세요. 네.
Good. Now, the basic cast.
얍.
Well done.
아이쿠.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
에? 어떡해.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Complicates things.
에?
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
됐나? 아, 계속 하는 거야? 아.
Good form.
어떻게 하더라?
A perfectly executed Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
방송 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 유튜브 좋아요와 구독도 부탁드려요.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
그래.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Yay!
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication,
레비오사.
we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They
레비오사.
are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
내조님 왜 또 이마 짚으셨지?
But battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely goblins,
왜
is a
짚으신
different
거예요?
kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
네.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
너니?
If you know the right spells, it's
아니구나.
dark wizards that'll fear you,
너니?
not the other way around.
아.
Revelio.
아닌데?
Always thought Levioso
아닌데?
was for first years. Not
아,
anymore.
저기 있구나.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
이모티콘 쓸 때는 뭔가 다른 말도 해야겠다.
Practice. It felt more like I was
네.
dueling an expert.
이모티콘은 안 나와요.
띵 소리 나면 뭔가 있다는 거니 찾아보시는 게 좋음.
아,
So deft with a wand.
알겠어요.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
난 결투를 해본 경험이 있어.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky.
아니 이런 말을 하려는 게 아니었는데?
레비오사 띵, 레비오사 띵, 레비오사 띵.
You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
오, 재밌겠다.
Exclusive
전투관.
and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
띵 소리가 나는
You
이유는
always right
머리를
about
띵하게 때렸기
If
때문이다.
you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and
규칙을
then.
어기라니.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking
결투
into
결투
the
강한 자만이
restricted section
살아남는다.
of the
우와.
library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you.
이런 타입이
Sure, I'll see you
아브라카다브라를 배우면
Perhaps somewhere
사방으로 난사하는 거구나.
unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
한번 해볼게요. 오,
양 별표치 네.
Revelio.
아브라카다브라
레벨리오.
샷건을 쏘면 다 이길 수 있어요.
어디서 띵 하는데? 띵. 응? 응? 밖인가? 이 눈은 뭐지?
소리가 나는 방향으로 가면 될 듯.
아,
I've always said that travel
어? 안에서 소리가 났어. 여기. 이거다.
Revelio.
하하. 오. 이제 소리가 나지 않습니다. 응? 이제 어디 가야 되지? 여기? 반가워 위즐리. 레벨리오.
Revelio.
헐 웨어 포이튼도 쓸 줄 알게 되다니.
하하. 이것인가? 안 되는데요? 어디로 가는 거지? 응? 응? 아, 미니맵. 미니맵이 있었죠? 띵 소리가 났는데.
퍼즐을 알 풀고 그냥 가다니.
에? 퍼즐? 어디요?
Revelio.
오! 여기 있다. 오. 불사조의 뼈. 아, 안 돼요. 이러면 길을 잃어요. 잠깐. 길을 잃어. 안 돼, 안 돼. 다른 데 한눈 팔다가 길을 잃어버리기 때문에. 여긴가? 여긴가? 응? 응? 아! 삼색이!
Revelio.
아이고! 삼색이! 삼색아! 귀여워. 본격 사심 채우는 방송! 그래서 교수님 어디 계세요? 응? 응?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke.
믹스 고양이.
Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah,
똥고양이.
There you are.
사심채우는 방송 줄여서 사채발.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
사채발.
I heard as much from Professors
해방이라뇨.
Hector and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
아니에요.
저는 짜파게티 좀 먹으러.
네.
캐시키.
맛있겠다. 짜파게티 드시고 오세요. 고양이가 왜요? 아니야, 언제까지 거짓말을 할 수 없어.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
로넨 교수님께서도 언급하신 적이 있어요.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier.
맞다.
We've arranged to
호그스미스
replace the
가야
supplies
되는데.
lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
마법약 상점에 대해 더 자세히.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
마법서가 뭔가요?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
올리벤더가
There's an
누구지?
Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
준비됐어요.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
세바스찬은 자꾸 규칙을 어기라고 하니까 저는 네티랑 가겠어요.
방송 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.
Excellent
유튜브
choice.
좋아요와
Miss
구독도
Onai is
부탁드려요.
one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
네.
Revelio.
땡. 오. 여기가 아니네. 여기네. 와, 스카프. 안녕히 계세요. 에? 여기가 아닌가? 맞나? 아하. 비가 와요.
Ah, there you are.
네.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
과제를 하려고 이렇게 과제의 목적이 뭔가요? 과제의 목적을 왜 물어보지?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
알겠어요.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
오! 레벨리어.
Professor,
아니!
why must I complete
아니,
these
잘못
tasks?
눌렀어!
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
네네네. 난 이거 가지고 하려고 그래. 여기에 뭐가 있다. 아닌가? 아이고.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio.
레벨리어. 저기 있다. 이거 아닌가? 저기. 어라라. 이거 아닌가? 이거 끌어오는 건가? 어딨지? 저기요? 레벨리오. 어디 갔어? 있다. 아니야? 이거? 아닌가? 에잉? 여기가 맞는 것 같은데? 이리 와! 잉? 이거 아닌가? 이건가? 뭐지? 아닌데?
Lumos.
아니고.
Levioso.
레비오소인가? 레비오소. 아닌데? 아닌데? 4번. 어떻게 하다 보니까 됐어. 그 다음에
Revelio.
또 있네. 저기 있다.
아마존 보다가 잠들 것 같은.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
위 올라가야 되는 건가? 아까 왔던 데잖아. 부엉이! 부엉이다. 아하, 여기 길이 있군요.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
레벨리어. 이리 와! 이리 와! 됐다!
일단 인사만 좀 미리 해둘게요, 뉸바.
아, 네네. 미리 인사할게요. 조심히 들어가세요. 아이고.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
네.
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
고. F. 아. 이. 아유. 고장난 물체와 조각을 복구하는데. 아하.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
그러면 안 되는 거 아닌가요? 어디요? 아하.
Revelio. Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
오. 오. 됐나요? 됐나 보다. 이제 어떡하지? 호그스미드를 가야 해요. 호그스미드. 응? 여기.
Revelio.
오. 정체 드러내기. 에? 안 열리는데요. 이게 뭐지? 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 이건? 모르니까 간다. 여기에 뭐가 있다.
Revelio.
Hope she's bought me new beaters back.
레벨리어.
Bound to have Quidditch next year.
엽.
Play a game of Quidditch on the moor during holiday. Father was on the Barnton amateur team for a bit. And have you seen how these
아이고 미안.
Revelio.
응? 소리가 났는데?
I can't memorize
Oh.
10 magical
Oh.
words, let alone 1,000.
목조 고양이. 여기 또 뭐가 있다.
Hello, looking for me?
장기.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
가자. 저는 해리포터를 안 봐가지고 보다가 말아가지고 잘 몰라요. 거의 모른다고 보시면 됩니다. 오, 이렇게 생겼구나.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes.
Revelio.
I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself.
뭐지? 저건?
I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
안 되네.
Revelio.
뭐가 있다.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
이게 뭐가 있는데?
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
아니야. 아니야. 같이 가.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
놓치면 안 되지. 오.
Revelio.
레벨리언.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up
Revelio.
around snow.
그건 뭐지?
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
하하, 귀여워.
Revelio.
Look, from the Forbidden
여기
Forest.
됐다.
Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
다 왔어? 아닌가? 버섯이다.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely all
Soup and Sugarfoot.
Revelio.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students.
여기 뭐가
as the
있다.
name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
너무 먼데?
Revelio.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the
어서.
area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
여기도 있다.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
여기 뭐가 있는데? 뭐지?
Revelio.
귀여워.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and
Revelio.
unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
이건 안 되나 보네. 가자.
Revelio.
멀어요. 많이 멀어요. 야.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker.
어,
Looks as if
미스터
worse for
문.
wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the
Revelio.
village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are.
Oh,
it is hard to know where to start.
뱅글.
The Three Broomsticks
아닌가?
is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet
아,
you can
귀여워.
imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here.
귀여워.
It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
My father always told me to keep my wand at the ready.
아?
Revelio.
뛸 수 없어.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
그래.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
여기. 인가?
Merlin's blooming beard, not again.
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes,
About time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand-makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect one, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Ah?
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry.
네네.
No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
네? 어떡하라는 거죠? 아, 고르라는 거구나.
Curious indeed.
응?
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
응? 이게 좋아요. 응? 호랑이 가시나무? 한사나무?
How intriguing.
상록수? 오리나무? 아카시아? 포도나무. 응? 포도, 아까 포도가 있었는데 잘못 봤나?
Curious indeed.
일단 포도 30.5 좋아. 꼿꼿함, 딱딱함, 부드러움, 유연함, 잘힘. 응? 매우 유연함.
How intriguing.
좋아. 용의 신금, 유니콘의 털, 불사조 깃털. 유니콘, 불사조. 안정적인 마법, 강력함, 다양한, 안정적인.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
네, 이걸로 하겠습니다. 아?
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match? Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
안녕히 계세요. 여기였나?
Revelio.
아이고, 여긴가?
An inquiring mind.
안녕하세요.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
아분.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
돈이 없어요. 히히.
Revelio.
리벨리어.
응.
응.
라벨리어.
맛.
아?
뭐.
어?
라벨리어 키읔.
아이고, 죄송합니다. 죄송합니다.
멘트가 이런 거밖에 없어. 아고아고 까지니 은화따능.
제가 뭐 할 게 없어요. 그냥 다 해줘요. 사운드가 끊기지 않고 나오고 있어. 아이고, 왜 안 되지? 하.
Welcome to J. Pippin's
방송 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 유튜브 좋아요와 구독도 부탁드려요. 하악 아구아구 팔무이.
오, 모자.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time
아브라카타브라.
actually.
Is it really?
아브라카타브라는 아직 안
Harry Pippin at
나와요.
your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full.
지금
How
할
may
줄
I
아는
help you
거는
today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes.
레벨리어.
I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
드디어
리깅하시는
What can I
분이
do for you
그림
today?
이상 없나 검수죠.
어떡해, 너무 기대돼요. 어떡하지? 너무 기대돼. 빨리 보고
Feel free to
싶어요.
take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if
엉덩이를
you're in a
흔들어.
rush today.
엉덩이 그 엉덩이를 좋아해 이렇게 다크는.
쿵카쿵카.
땄어요.
요번 주 주말에 나오겠네요.
예. 여러분 기대해 주세요.
학문 쿵카 할 때부터 알아봤지?
고양이. 치즈. 치즈. 안녕. 본격 사신 방송. 고양이 만지는 게임.
양홍아 멍멍해봐.
어디로 가는 거지? 매직 니프? 매직 니프는 어딨죠? 아, 여긴가? 여기네요. 좋아. 얘 어떻게 하더라? 사라졌다.
완벽하군.
여기 있다. 오.
지라르 시나이데.
아이고 꼈다. 아, 여기 맨날 끼지.
아, 이건 되네.
오. 아저씨 잠시만요.
호속호속.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
The dittany for the new
코스코스기라더니.
fifth year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a fifth year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
괴롭힘의 이유로 메시지가 보류되었습니다.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
네.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
오, 이걸 살 수 있어. 하지만
that's
어디에
everything.
쓰는지 몰라요.
Better go and find Natty.
갈게요. 고고.
Revelio.
저기에 뭔가 있지만 문을 열 수 없다.
리깅하시는 분이 예비군 가셔야 해서 오늘 안 주면
Off on another adventure,
2주 꽉 채워서 받으셔야 한다고요.
그렇군요.
그리고 윤윤정은 쩐이 없지.
쩐이.
살 수는 있지나 쩐이의 키읔.
네.
일찍 해야 해온.
아하. 감사해요. 일찍 해주셔서 감사해요. 또 소리가 어디선가.
자, 눈을 감아봐. 그기 앞으로 너의 미래야 라고 해줬어. 기절뚱.
이?
스타듀밸리 기대할게요.
아, 스타듀밸리.
호로롤.
할인하면 빨리 사겠습니다. 이카루스랑. 자, 눈을 감아봐. 이건 뭐야?
본격 힐링 데이터 게임 호로롤.
오, 힐링 데이터 게임. 오.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
내 알을 낳아도 게임이 뒤.
아, 아 그래요? 어머나, 어머나, 어머나.
아니다, 윤짱은 이놈 알을 낳아주지 게임이다.
어?
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
어떡해, 도망가.
스타듀밸리 호감도 쌓아서 결혼하고 하는 게임이.
아, 피했어요. 어떡해.
물론 난 호감도 작따위 개나 저버리고 노예로서 충실히 일하지만.
아이고.
Are we weakening him at all?
아이고.
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
아브라 카타브라.
아, 루모스가 아닌데. 아닌데. 아?
트로리즈 바바위 레비오서. 레페로.
제트.
아시오.
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
아이고, 고양이 튀어.
Do more of it!
이제 없어. 아이고, 친구. 아이고.
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Yep. 어머나, 안 돼.
몰아붙여 난
안 돼.
도망간다.
아, 튀어야지. 으아.
계속 굴러.
X.
그리고 튠답.
오.
그러자 이겼다.
오, 저는 강해요. 여러분 보셨나요? 저의 강함을?
Goodness. A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose
가가가 강한가?
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me.
Oh.
If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
오, 네, 알겠어요.
저 겁나 다쳤어요.
이게 뭐였냐면 3번.
Good as new.
I will see what you want.
이거는 참을 수 없지. 안녕.
레페로.
안녕. 아이고.
방송 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 유튜브 좋아요와 구독도 부탁드려요.
짱창 깬 거.
오케이 검수 끝.
오.
야옹아 멍멍해봐. 이상 없음.
오.
고생했어.
감사합니다. 고생하셨습니다.
Lucky they didn't do more.
감사해요. 신난다.
후.
진짜 고생하셨어요.
어서 귀쫑긋쫑긋 윤윤 언니. 보고 싶어용.
오. 이제 리깅을 해주시는 분이 해주시겠죠?
Revelio.
레벨리아. 어디서? 여기다.
그쵸?
오. 아직 끝나지 않았어.
예비군 가기 전에 자신을 갈고 가시겠죠?
아하. 저런. 그 다음에 2번. 방금 여기 날아다녔는데? 에? 미안. 부엉이들 미안.
꼬우면 나이 먹어서 예비군 끝나야지.
여기다.
낄낄낄. 갑자기 부엉이 때리기.
이거구나.
부엉부엉
아쉬우구나.
부엉부엉.
아쉬운데.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
오호. 안녕. 아까 그 고양이 아니니? 맞는 것 같다. 고양이 입이
때걸로아.
쫑긋쫑긋. 쫑긋쫑긋.
냥냥.
I've always said that travel broadens the
된
mind.
건가?
Revelio.
여기에 뭔가 있다. 아하. 여기 들어가는 건가? 저기 이거 좀
문어가는
볼게요.
있지만 가지는 않는다.
뚱뚱.
Revelio.
이건 안 되고. 그냥 눌렀는데?
도둑이야. 다 털어간다.
약간 그런 것 같아요. 좀 뭔가 도둑 같다.
Hello, sir.
걔도
I don't believe
눈짱이다.
we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Still, clothier
대놓고
extraordinaire.
훔쳐간다.
I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
걔도
I was
윤윤입니다.
happy to help.
Frankly, you
마녀가
deserve
아니고
all
걔도
of
윤윤.
Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that
테이크
afford
어루아.
certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did
예쁜 거
today.
주세요. 예쁜 거. 감사합니다, 아저씨. 아니에요, 아저씨. 그건 너무 가해요.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill. But I can't
저
accept
돈
robes that I
있어요.
didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
근데 다 상자에서 나온
Plenty
돈이에요.
for your perusal today. Take your time.
장비 미리 보기? 아닌가? 됐어요? 네, 알겠어요. 이걸 입고. 응?
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular,
버터 맥주.
have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I
여기
sell
또
even
있다.
more battle-worthy
Revelio.
items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to at your leisure.
뭐가 있는데? 똑똑. 아이고. 아, 아까 거기잖아? 죄송해요. 여기 있나? 저기요? 이건 뭐지? 오! 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 신기해요. 예.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
불길한 음악.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Go, 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 go.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
찾았네.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
방송 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 유튜브 좋아요와 구독도 부탁드려요.
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio.
아니야, 같이 가. 같이 가. 오.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
지도를 여세요. 호그와트 지도로 전환하려면 아하. 빠른 이동으로 휴게실? 휴게실? 응? 어디지? 여기 어딘가겠지? 오, 잘 갔어요. 응? 어? 뭐 했다고 레벨 5가 됐지?
Revelio.
에? 띵 소리가 났어요. 어디지? 모르겠어. 휴. 오. 매일 읽기. 그린고츠에서 찾은 로켓에서 뭔가를 발견했어. 냉. 부엉이 우편. 응? 오. 장비. 장착하기. 됐어. 모자. 아. 응? 응? 이게 더 예쁘대? 좋아, 이거. 의상. 잠옷인가? 예쁘지 않아. 있나? 되었네요. 됐다. 아직 안 됐나? 뭐지? 안경. 금태, 은태? 은태. 됐어. 뒤로. 교차한 지팡이 라운드. 로켓의 비밀. 거울 볼 수가 있네? 오. 얼굴이 안 보여. 뭐지?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
열심히 하다 보니 11시가 됐네요.
Well, what about the shrivel figs? Bet you don't have the porcupine quills.
Huh?
No, I do. I have everything. When are you going to try it then?
Revelio.
I don't want to get in trouble, and I think it's only supposed to be brewed in 6th year. Can we have some? Of the elixir? Yeah.
오. 밑에? 아, 죄송합니다. 죄송합니다.
Revelio.
이 친구인가?
Can you help me?
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
좋아.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
내가 언제 한번 살펴볼게.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
그래. 이거 나중에 할게. 됐다. 응? 내가 여기로 왔는데? 이상하다. 오늘 교수님만 만나고 오늘 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다.
You're entitled to your opinion.
다시 왔어.
Doesn't mean I'm obliged to agree.
I should say a bin's class fills up your brain.
응?
That's what I'm saying.
다시
My
내려가?
grandmother said-
팔랑팔랑 소리.
Accio.
아닌가?
Revelio.
머리가 3개야.
Revelio.
뭐지? 어머나 어머나 어머나. 에? 어? 어디 계세요?
Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Revelio.
어디지? 아닌데? 또 길을 잃었어. 여긴가? 아닌데? 아무것도 없어요. 어? 죽기? 여기 아닌가?
Revelio.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
로켓을 원해요.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
네.
Revelio.
레벨리오. 레벨리오. 이거 책을 이렇게 하면 쓰러져요. 이렇게. 안 되네. 안 되네. 아까 쓰러졌는데. 안 되네.
What are you up to now?
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Revelio.
또 화장실이야. 또 화장실이야. 여기 아닌가?
Is it possible to become an aura and not
여기가 아닌가?
Revelio.
어디지?
Having a commanding stature. I think I shall be a force to be reckoned with.
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new student were to help me with...
아하, 여기 계시는군. 오늘은 여기까지 하겠습니다.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
봐주셔서 감사해요. 다음에 또 할게요. 안녕, 안녕. 오늘은 여기까지.
잘 봤습니다. 쉬세요.
KJ님. 말은 없었지만, 제가 말은 많이 없었지만, 영화같이 봐주셨으면 해요. 쉬세요. 빠이. 첫 채팅 쳐주셔서 감사해요. 그럼 들어가세요. 안녕.